inside and had to blink. What the fuck? A mess of bright lights, real bright lights, was shining right into his eyes. They were set up, facing the bed. "I'm not trying to hurt you," the fucking John was saying. The white hoe, Janice, stood on the far side of the bed, her arms crossed in front of her tits, looking terrified. The John stood on the bed with some kind of noose around his neck. "See, it won't hurt. I'm doing it to myself, for Christ's sake." His hand grabbed the end of the rope. Taji covered the distance from the door to the bed in 2 big strides, grabbing the John's wrist and pulling him from the bed to the floor in one motion. Taji figured a little show of force, just like he'd done in the joint, would straighten this chump out in a hurry. His powerful black fingers curled around the John's hands, and with a sharp jerk, pulled the man upward to his feet. The movement was quick and powerful, like just about everything else Taji did. The John's elbows slammed into Taji's chest, breaking the glass pipe and sending a sharp slash of pain through Taji's left chest muscle. He grunted and tightened his grip on the rope around the guy's neck. "How you like it now, motherfucker?" Taji said. "Still think it don't hurt?" He saw the John's face turning bright red, so Taji thought he'd keep the fucker like that for a while, let him feel the fear, show him who's boss. He looked at Chocolate. "He pay you too yet?" She nodded, her dark eyes fixed on the scrambling John. "You best let him go." "Relax, sweet cakes," Taji smirked, and released the flabby white fucker, watching him slide down to the floor. "Now how about douse no fucking lights?" Chocolate's naked body moved over to the wall, and she pulled a plug out. The brightness ceased. Taji blinked a couple of times, trying to focus. He'd known the John was setting up some video equipment. Shit, he'd even helped the guy set everything up when he'd first come inside to check the room out. And this white guy had some of the best video equipment Taji had ever seen. Knew how to use it, too. Set it up just like a pro. It even encouraged Taji to try zooming with the remote, giving him pointers on just how he wanted the session videotaped, and hooking up a cable so they could see themselves on the TV monitor. Taji'd been surprised when he saw the guys sticking a small tape cartridge into the camcorder. "You still using tape?" "This camcorder's about 4 years old," the John had told him. "I take it with me when I'm traveling. I have a machine to transfer it to disc back in California when I edit it." "I guess the whole world ain't gone digital after all," Taji said. His vision was just coming back when he saw Chocolate still staring at the stupid John. "That dude ain't breathing right." Taji looked down. The John was turning blue now, like he wasn't getting enough air, and he was making some kind of little short, snorting noises. Taji crouched over the man, checking to make sure the noose was completely loose now. But the guy's breathing was irregular and ragged, making a rasping sound with every breath. His eyes had a glazed look. Then he just sort of stopped breathing with a quick jerk, followed by a slow-sounding gurgle. Taji slapped the John's face twice, trying to revive him. When this failed, he yelled at Chocolate, telling her to do something. "What you want me to do?" she snapped back. "Do CPR or something," he said. "I don't know how to do that shit." Janice, who was still looking buzzed from all the drugs she'd consumed in the last hour and a half, just sat there with a dazed and stupid look on her face. "Me neither," she said, after a few moments. Taji looked at the guy again, then felt the man's neck for some kind of pulse. Nothing. He smacked his open palm down on the flabby pink chest a few times like he'd seen on TV, then leaned over and put his ear on top to listen. Still nothing. Standing, he slipped the rope noose into his pocket, went to the window and pulled the shade away from the glass, checking to see if anyone was outside. "He dead?" Chocolate asked. "Shut up," Taji said. They'd chosen